Assalamualaikum and good morning to my lecturer and my valued friends. My name is Muhammad Izwan Haikal bin Abdullah, student from Diploma in Agribusiness. First of all, I would like to say thank you to Northern Region Agriculture Research Center Kabulah Miri because accepting me to complete my industrial training. Today, I would like to present about my industrial training activities and my special project. For my introduction, Kabuloh Agriculture Research Center was located in Miri, Sarawak. Kabuloh Agriculture Research Center also provide technical advice and service and also conduct scientific and technical research on crop production and utilization. Kabuloh Agriculture Research Center was led by Senior Research Officer SRO Shariah binti Umar and then Research Officer Roslyn Anyi, RO Crystal Amanda Rabai, and RO Felicia. Kabuloh Agriculture Research Center have six sections. The first one is non-seasonal fruit. Second one is seasonal fruit. Third is annual crop and vegetable. The fourth is plant material production. And the fifth, tree, plant and coconut. And the last one is rubber section. Okay, the next slide is about program and activities. For non-seasonal fruit, we make a lining for banana crop. There are two varieties of banana. The first one is banana hotel and the second one is banana kapo. For the second section is seasonal fruit. We learn about banana compost and making a compost using a banana plant. The material that we use is a banana plant, topsoil, chicken dung, which is baja tahi ayam, and rice mold. The third section is annual crop and vegetable section. We learn more about vegetable crop such as cangkok manis, asparagus, ubi kayu, and terong asam. Activities that we are making is sowing terong asam seeds and transplanting a asparagus plant into a poly bag. For the fourth section is plant material production. At there, we learn about durian grafting. There are three types of grafting, which is bud grafting, side grafting, and tooth grafting. For the fifth section is tree, plant, and coconut section. We was brief about coconut detail. We also help staff to make a coconut tree planting distance and applied fertilizer at coconut tree. For the last section is rubber section. The activities that we are making is mowing grass and spraying herbicide in rubber trees area. For the other activities, this is example activities that we learn at Kabulo Research Center, such as making a hole, make a mall, learn about a new fertilizer, and have a gotong royong. Okay, this is my special project. My special project is observation of different fertilizers on Solanum lycophycum, which is cherry tomato. Okay, for my introduction, cherry tomatoes range in size from a thumb tip up to the size of a golf ball and can range from being spherical to slightly oblong in shape. Although usually red, other varieties such as yellow, green, and black also exist. Uh, I'm using a NPK and organic compost for my treatment. Okay, for my objective is to study the growth and performance of cherry tomato using a different types of fertilizer. For my methodology, my special project was due in Kabuloh Center. Okay, for the material, I use a cherry tomato seeds, sowing tray, insecticide, fungicide, molluscicide, 30 polybags, raffia, topsoil, black plastic, and peat moss. For my planting distance, I use a 60 centimeter between plant. I also use three treatments, which is for my first treatment is using a NPK. Second treatment I use a NPK and organic compost, and the third treatment is organic compost. Okay, this is my fertilizing schedule. For treatment 1 for NPK, a total of NPK that I use is 70 gram. For the frequency, I use it for every 2 weeks. For treatment 2, I use NPK plus organic compost. For the frequency, I use every 2 weeks, and the total of fertilizer is 109 gram. For treatment 3, I use a compost. For a total of compost that I use is 148 gram. For the frequency, I use every 2 weeks. This is my field activity for my special project. The first one is topsoil preparation. Second one is sowing. Third one is land preparation. The fourth one is transplant. The fifth one is tying up nylon rope. And the sixth one is fertilizing. The next one is pruning. And the last one is harvesting. Tomato fruit were harvested at the red rib stage. For result and discussion, from the graph, 100% of my cherry tomato is survived. There is no mortality for T1, T2, and T3. Result and discussion for total number of fruit and total fruit weight is T2 had highest number of fruit and total fruit weight compared to T1 and T3. The NPK mix organic fertilizer had influence on the number of fruit and yield. Organic fertilizers improve the chemical and physical properties of soil, which is enhance crop growth and development. This is my result and discussion for analyzing and data recording. This activity was making after harvesting. I measuring the tomato and fruit weight. Okay, this is my last result and discussion. From the first picture, we know D2 is the earliest treatment that flowering on 6 March 2021, and the second picture is my tomato fruit for treatment 2, and the last picture is disease that are attack my tomato plant, which is mealybug and thrips. For my conclusion, T2 had highest number of fruit and total fruit weight compared to T1 and T3. It could be concluded that use of NPK plus organic fertilizer was suitable for this crop to get better plant growth. This study is to be repeated another few cycles to gain more accurate data. Okay, for the benefits that I gained from training is I learned about real working experience, improve hard skills and soft skills, improve communication skills, learn new knowledge about agriculture, and expanded my viewpoints of opportunity in agriculture and research field. This is my reference that I use for my cultivation of cherry tomato. Okay, that's all from me. Thank, thank you for lecturer and my beloved friends. Assalamualaikum.